Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So I've been doing a little bit of hexoring. Let's get that down. Let's actually get one more rail right into there. Can I just... Yeah, I can. So basically, this is actually a vanilla glitch. It's a very easy X-ray machine. Kinda cheaty, but I feel like doing some exploring, and I want it tied into our house somehow. I'm not sure how. That's actually the big reason why I was doing this tunnel, because I really wanted to be able to just come down here and go exploring. Obviously, that doesn't currently work, but I'd like it to. So what I'm thinking is we've got something there that we could probably tap into. And I definitely want to, but I also want to tap into that over there, because that looks fresh and unexplored, and if I'm looking at the map correctly, that's actually not finished generating yet, so I want to. I just want to see what's there. Figured you guys would probably want to see me actually breaking into this cavern up ahead. And yeah, I've had quite a few cave-ins, so I figured I might as well, just in case that becomes a fun little issue. Might as well have that on camera. But if I am correct, we're getting close. I think right through here, we're getting close, I know it. I think... Oop. It's always really scary, because like for half a second you're like, oh god. I almost wish I used the support beams, but just can't be bothered. Okay. Yeah, we're getting real close, and there is... Holy crap, tons of enemies over there. Let's break that, pick that back up. Okay, just a little bit more. There. And of course this is all going to be destroyed practically. And that is our last torch. Before we go in there, and I am definitely not just procrastinating and being a little bit of a coward, but in all seriousness, I installed a mod last episode that I didn't get to play with, and I decided to play with off camera before I brought it to you guys. And the mod is like descriptive tags or something along those lines. And one of the things that it does is it allows you to keep kill counters on your weapons, which I think is pretty awesome, honestly. So I've affixed that modifier to my sword, my mace, and my bow, and I'm pretty happy with that choice. It also allows you to do some other stuff, primarily... Oh, that's so scary up there. Primarily, what else it allows you to do is... Okay, there's still more down here, too. It allows you to add descriptions and lore for your weapons, which I think is kind of a cool idea. And to go along with that, I actually gave the vanilla anvil a recipe just so I can rename stuff. And that's really all I'm going to use it for. But yeah, we're going to need some torches to take this thing on. Oh, this is going to be cool though. It's going to be nice having a cave that we can actually just wander into. You know what? We got redstone torches. Those work, right? Yeah, they still light stuff up. We're perfectly fine. We don't need actual lights. Can they get at me? That is the question of the day. Because if this is just an experience grinder, I'd be okay with that. I'd be quite okay with that. Though I wouldn't mind getting that gunpowder and maybe being able to actually make sure there's no resources back there. Oh, hi. Go ahead, fight. Fight it out, guys. Okay. Come here. I got a bad feeling about this. That just opened up, didn't it? Yeah. It looks like it did. Okay, let's see if we can't get that experience out of her face. There we go. Okay. Yeah, those skeletons are gonna be fighting for the rest of eternity, basically. Because skeletons are practically immune to piercing damage, and I think practically is actually more or less completely, not just practically. They're gonna be fighting like this for forever. If I can get a couple of them gone, though, it might help out. At the very least, well, I'll be able to quiet them down a little bit. Oh God. Wow. That's insane. Okay. I've also been thinking of trying to add some kind of potion effects to the weapons. I think I'd be able to do that with, albeit it'd be a lot of work, but I think I might be able to do that. I don't want to die here. But I think I could do that with mob properties. If I end up doing that, that's definitely going to be one of those things that I do release to you guys. But I'm not going to promise that because I haven't even started work. I was just thinking it'd be kind of cool. I mean, swords could apply maybe crippling. Piercing weapons like daggers would apply, if I can, negative resistance. Stacking negative resistance. Now that'd be cool. I want to say the witch spiders of special mobs does that. Or do that. Come on. Would that be kind of fun? Give there a little bit more difference between the weapons and that. Could have sworn I got in there, but no. No, I definitely didn't. There. Cleared a little ways in. Oh, man. Okay, so I think that might end up being a very bad idea, so let's get some wood on the bar. Let's get these sparklies out of my face. It doesn't really help that I don't have any good armor. I'm just wearing drops, basically. Okay, can drop a torch there. Just keep on avoiding the Enderman. Oop, hi. There you go. Just like super hostile. Okay. Actually, this is quite a bit like a super hostile. Because you don't want to take any damage because it adds up fast. There's no skeletons running around with javelins in super hostile maps, though. Well, for the most part. I could change that, but nah. Okay. I hear... Yeah, that's what I thought. Now all the zombies in the area are trying to kill me. Let's actually see if we can't get a... That was not what I was expecting. Now what I was trying to do... just make a little shelter. Just a little shelter. I don't want to get massacred by this guy because... He would. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember. I don't... Come here. I don't remember what the Endermen are weakest against. Oh, sanity. You know what? I actually need to do some tests. Probably not Endermen specifically mainly, but I definitely need to test to see what mobs are weak to what. I mean, obviously skeletons are weak to blunt damage and zombies are weak to slashing, but I mean, what's everything else weak against? I mean, namely spiders, really. Okay, let's see. It's at the bottom of this hole. Actually, why am I doing this? Why risk a cave? How far down can I place you? Not that far down, looks like. Up, down. There's that. I'm so careful, too. Okay. And are you empty? Yes, looks like you are. Yeah. Not exactly a chest or a cave full of resources. Why did I say chest? But you know what? Caving's worth it always. Caving is worth caving for. Even when you almost die and you have to dig yourself back out. Sometimes. Okay, yeah, we're still good. I saw that and I was like, is that a skeleton or something? But no, it's just torch. It's amazing how paranoid you get in caves. I think that's one of the funnest things about them. Okay, let's see if we can actually get out safely. I'm hoping so. I have been hearing a spider around somewhere, though. Which has me, of course, worried. And more worryingly, I hear skeletons. No, 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 no. Nope. And they can get me from where I tried to block them off from. Great. Let's make sure nothing comes from behind, too. Managed to get the skeletons out of the way. It took like 5 minutes, honestly. Okay, I'm going this way. Don't follow me, guys. Please. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Hi. Okay. Now Now your hitboxes... I should be able to kill you without taking any damage, yeah. Okay, all good. Thing I've learned is, or another thing that I've learned is, when you're fighting skeletons in TFC, you have to make sure to back away from any blocks they might have shot. Because, yeah, that hurts a little bit. Okay, then. Okay. That was not good. Okay, now we're good. Now we're in business. This is back towards home. So, with the rest of today's episode, I wanted to do a little bit more building. And this is actually something that I've been trying to, or I wanted to try last couple episodes. Well, this episode and last, really. I thought to myself, you know, I get burnt out really a lot quicker, and I don't really enjoy episodes as much when I, you know, do all of one thing. So I think for, well, unless you guys want to see episodes that are, you know, dedicated to one specific thing, I think I'm going to start trying to do like a variety episode kind of thing. I remember actually Etho also does this, and hey, I enjoy his content, so I mean, I guess I'll see how this works. So to round out today's episode, last little bit of building, and of course we're doing it here on our preservation building. Also, for the reference, timing, late autumn, and this is why I like like having the longer year length. It just, I feel like I just started. I feel like it just turned spring and now it's autumn. It's just kind of like, yeah. But I kind of like having grains and vegetables being able to be harvested and, yeah, jute. So, kind of have to. As far as I can tell, anyway. I'm going to hopefully do some experimentation. See if there's a nice middle ground between doubling the year length and, well, being able to farm. So, I've also been thinking about this area, and I came up with this good conclusion. We've got 4 distinct sections, and there's 5 food groups. Grain, you cannot really preserve beyond turning it into the refined grains. So I'm not going to store it here most likely. That's going to be somewhere else. Because I also don't think that that storing it here is going to be any better. I mean, we can take a look at the temperature, and I think the apparent temperature is the one we all want to take a look at. So up here it's 33.5, and as we go down, it does get cooler to an extent, but I don't, yeah, never mind. See, I don't think it's going to be worth keeping grains down here. It will be worth separating this off into different sections, though, because without grains, and seeing as we've got 5 food categories, we can have different categories in each of these areas. So this could be the meat section, like this entire wall. Over here's the veggies, and over here's the fruits, and have a little bit dedicated to cheese. Although, I don't think you can pickle cheese. I know you can brine it, and I think the only way to preserve it more than cooking it, really, because brining by itself actually does not give it a modifier for preservation, something I learned from the wiki. Actually, never bothered to look it up, but someone asked on the Reddit, the TerraFirmaCraft Reddit, and yeah. But yeah, so I think the only other thing you can do to preserve cheese is smoke and dry it, which is a good idea, and I'm going to do it, but I don't know if that belongs in its own section for the preservation building. Man, I hope I have some more hickory over here, because there's not that many trees. I've actually already harvested all the trees that I found. Yeah, if there's not any more trees out, I don't think there's going to be any more hickory. It's simple as that. And we've got plenty of saplings, and we've still got a hickory forest we could go after if we want. But still. And we need food, don't we? Yes, we do. I mean, we've got apples in bloom, so hey, let's pick all those that we can. Actually, I need to try and harvest all these before they disappear. Problem for the future. But I think I'm actually going to call the episode here. I'm going to, off camera, finish up the floor/ceiling for the preservation building, seeing as we actually have wood now. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.